Hi, right now I'm going to go through the unboxing process of the Louis Vuitton Horizon earphones. As you can see, it's packaged in the standard magnetic box, no surprise, just as for every LV product. And inside, you're greeted by two additional boxes, one for what this entire video is going to be about, and the other containing essentials, which we will be taking a look at right now. As you open this box, you are greeted by two delicate pouches, each of them big enough to hold the casing of the Horizon earphones. As you can see, this pouch contains a very extra, but honestly I love it, USB-C adapter and wire. The other pouch simply contains a bunch of replaceable ear tips that you can test out to ensure that you have the maximum comfort and fit. Now moving on to the earphones themselves. First of all, very satisfying to zip and unzip. Not the smoothest, but personally I like it this way. You can also request for your initials on the top of this, but yes, the case only comes in blue. Charging case, very sleek, very elegant. You've got a transparent lid to flex your babies even when you're charging them, monogram lasered onto the bottom of the case, and the branding lasered all over as well. Here's the deal up close. 3.5 hours of charging time, case charges fully in 40 minutes, allowing for 2 full charges, green light full, orange medium, and red low. Quite a subpar battery performance if I do say so myself. Here's the right side. Originally I wanted either the black or white monogram, but unfortunately they were all sold out, but I tried these on anyways and found out that they actually looked much better on me than I initially expected. So if you're planning on getting these, do be sure to try on all of them first. Multifunction button, quite handy. 1 click for pause or play, 2 to skip forward, and 3 to skip backwards. Holding it either activates your voice assistant or activates pairing if it's out of your ear, as it unpairs immediately once you remove it. Left side has 2 buttons for volume control, basically one for going higher and one for going lower. Your purchase also comes along with a rather dainty fabric cloth. Very important as it's relatively easy to get fingerprint marks on both the earphones and the case. And of course, a manual booklet which can cover certain things such as its temperature range of -20 to 45 degrees Celsius, and its water resistance, although it is highly not advisable to intentionally expose it to moisture, with the exception of cleaning with a slightly damp cloth. To put it on, you want to fit it at an angle and rotate it until the ear tip forms a seal. I guess this is for comfort, but possibly also so people can just pick it out and run off. So I tested the sound quality with Bohemian Rhapsody because it has the complete set of highs and lows in instrumentals and vocals. And one thing I can confirm is that the noise cancelling is absolutely superb. I got a couple of my friends to shout at me at increasing volumes, and honestly it took quite a number of tests for me to even hear them, much less decipher what they were saying. So then again, it's subjective whether you prefer noise cancelling or not. One thing I don't like about these is that the microphone is, well, mediocre, and you really expect much more, especially with a whopping price of £880. Right after this, I tried the AirPods on, and here's a side-by-side comparison. First of all, if we are talking about the LV Horizon, its sound quality and noise cancelling is far more superior to that of the Apple Airpods. I tested with a variety of songs on the plane, and I could barely hear any of the background noises with the Horizon, unlike the AirPods. Furthermore, I realized that the Horizon managed to capture and emphasize certain sounds in some songs the AirPods could not, and some of the sounds felt like it was literally coming from around me rather than from the earphones themselves. The look is subjective. Some people think the Horizon is ugly, but in my opinion, I think it holds a look way better than the AirPods. It also doesn't get dirty as easily, it's easier to clean, and the Apple Airpods loses out in comfort as well. But definitely win in terms of microphone quality by miles, convenience due to its size and battery life for sure. The Horizon seems to emphasize more on bass and the AirPods more on snares. It's also not much heavier at a weight of 9 grams and the AirPod at 5. Anyways, with that being said, the LV earphones are indeed almost exactly the same with the Master and Dynamic MW07 wireless earphones that you can get for a more affordable price of £280. The only difference is that it is compatible with the LV watch, which I am definitely not going to get, and the fact that you can have a luxurious logo slapped across your ear. From there on, it's a matter of fact whether you feel it's worth having the branding. I genuinely think it does, but of course many people might not. I hope this review was of help to a certain extent, especially to those contemplating on whether or not to cop this product. I actually really recommend the impeccable wireless audio tech it has to offer. So if you're not planning to spend an extra £600 on the LV logo, go for the MW07s if you're not too focused on aesthetics and it's just the sound that you care about. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.